Welcome back everybody to the Johnny Guitar channel. Today we are playing Enderal, the Skyrim mod by SureAI, and boy oh boy, has this game been an existential journey everybody. Oh, I love a thought-provoking game. I really do. Okay, so I think we just, in the last episode, we passed the trial and we became like an apprenticed wizard or whatever the equivalent of that is here in Enderal. But really, I want to get back to my best friend Jaspar, who is off in a tavern somewhere. Anyways, we need to find Jaspar. He's my best friend. Let us see if we'll be able to do that. Thank you for joining me here on the channel. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the channel. I play a lot of Elder Scrolls, play a lot of Fallout, and I often experiment with other types of games. There's a lot going on here at Johnny Guitar. Where am I and what am I doing? Okay. It's possible that we need to check our quest log. Meet Jaspar at Ark's Watchtower in the evening. Okay, no, I got that. Ark. Got it. Let's check the map, just make sure it's not that far. Nope, just across the bridge. Okay.
Some shifts never end.
Yeah, like I said, this has been quite the journey. Since we're leaving town, I feel like I should probably put on my armor instead of my clothing. I've got this leather here, but this old entropy robe is better armor for some reason. I don't know why. And as far as gloves go, I don't need the armbands. You know, for being honest, I thought I had better gear than this. Fine armbands, armor 8, 4. I thought I had better gear. Alright, whatever. Let's go talk to Jaspar. Of course, if you are just tuning in... Is there a bridge? How do I get... Oh, okay. If you're just tuning in, this world is bound for destruction. They're stuck in a cycle of death and rebirth, and those in power know that they're all about to die. Basically, their entire civilization is going to be wiped out in a cleansing of some sort. But never fear, Johnny Forgotten is on the case. Thank you for watching Johnny Guitar. Let's get started.
Ah, there you are. Glad you made it. So, how was it? I heard quite some stories about this trial, and was never sure what to make of it. Yeah, I changed my mind. Come, let's go upstairs. It'll be worth it. There we are. Wait a second. So, wine or pipe? Chilean Sweetwater tobacco. 100 times better than what they smoke here. Consider it a congratulatory gift for passing the trial. Nothing better than a good pipe and a nice sight to go along with it. It's always sad to see how few people can truly appreciate these things. Anyway, tell me, my friend, what is it that drives you? I've been asking that myself since we met. I mean, it's not like anyone's forcing you to play errand boy for Orenthal, is there? And with your abilities, you could make a fortune as a mercenary. Not to mention the danger you put yourself in. Securing the excavation site, passing the trial, they certainly haven't been easy on you so far. Makes sense. In any case, it's interesting to see how you've gotten from being a magically gifted refugee to the center of all this. Kind of reminds me of a woman I used to travel with, Alicia. No matter where she went, she always ended up in the eye of the storm. We got hired for the same job. Usually I work better on my own, but this partnership was refreshing in every aspect. It felt good to know someone's got your back for a change, especially with the kind of work I do. Which is why we decided to stick together after that first job. And it went great, at least initially. She just cared too much, you know? Yeah, she was a mercenary, but she only ever picked the jobs where she thought she could help people, or at least do no damage. As you can imagine, that doesn't always work out in my profession, and whenever it didn't, she really took it to heart. It was sad, if you think about it, really. We traveled together and we had sex, so yes, according to most people's definition of it, we were a couple. That was, let me think, about 3 years. Yeah, we went to Araziel, Kira, Artwend, and one time we even fought a group of petrified on Millet. She fought as ardently as she lived. I don't know how I would have survived that fight without her. Oh, several reasons. First of all, she was primarily a traveling healer, and used the money she got from those jobs to sustain herself. Secondly, Licia wasn't all selflessness. She wanted to help people, yeah, but she also wanted to make experiences, I guess. Live like an eagle, love like a madman, and dream like a god. A bit cheesy, yeah, but that was her credo. Well, we were simply too different. I guess that's what it comes down to. Let's face it, I'm a pathetic white knight, and an even worse world savior. Licia and we were just bound to clash. We were lovers, then friends, then lovers again, and so on and so forth. Ultimately, that was just too much for me. Too extreme. Too absorbing. Love as she defined it, yeah. Had it been for her, we would have married after that first night. That's a long story. Not one that puts me in a favorable light. At least if you like most people. Let's save that for another time. Split up. Yeah, that's one way to put it. But anyway, enough about me. What about you? Has there ever been someone in your life? Or have you always been the lone wolf? I see. Maybe you can tell me about that one day. I'd love to hear it. I, for one, have had enough drama to last me a lifetime. Sex is fine, but I guess I'm just not naive enough for anything else anymore. Love, love, love. People have such wrong-headed expectations, really. Sometimes I think it would help us all to finally admit that there isn't that much that separates us from the apes. Anyway, why don't you tell me a little more about this trial? I heard you passed it together with that quiet girl, Kalia. What's she like? I've heard some stories about her. That's just life, I think. There comes a point when you've done all you can. My. We've certainly lost track of time, haven't we? I really need to hit the hay for a couple hours now. I'll have to go look for some new work tomorrow. And I've heard about a nobleman who's looking for a sellsword. That is, if Orenthal or old Bushybeard doesn't have a new job for me by then. Say what you want about them, their pay is beyond generous. I'll see you around, my friend.
Alright, well apparently I need to go find like a tavern. I think I'm refamiliarizing myself with the buttons, okay you guys? Because usually how these things go is I'll just on my
Huh?
day off I'll record like 3 episodes, 2 or 3 episodes of this game, and then I'll kind of schedule them to be released once a week. So sometimes, there we go, cute. So sometimes I just forget what all the buttons are. Can I sleep here? Damn it. Alright, I'll run back to town, I guess.
Yes?
Sorry, I just wanted to discover that. Oh, sir, it's a fine pig. Oh, it's not yours. Okay, so let's go find a tavern. Let's find a place to sleep.
Yes?
And, let's check out our quests again. What am I looking at? Wait until Tila or Orenthal has prepared the ceremony. How long? Oh, return in a day. Oh shit, we're gonna be doing a ceremony today. Okay. And then these are all just side quests. Okay, there's a lot of side quests. Got it. Yeah. Wait, did one of those say Kalia? Ascertain what depresses minds. Okay. No. No. Alright, alright. Enough fooling around.
Monsieur?
We can find ourselves a tavern to sleep in, and then in the morning we'll go do this ceremony, which...
My sir, do you have a moment? I think the two of us could do business together.
No. That guy does have a quest. He's a bit of a swindler, and it's a decent quest for sure, but I can't get sidetracked at the moment. Where are we at? We need to go to the Market District, Marketplace.
Walk blessed.
Got it.
How am I supposed to pay that much? Bloody cutthroats.
You guys see the marketplace around here anywhere?
Monsieur?
No, I believe here at the marketplace there is a inn somewhere. Okay, so those are the doors.
They just sit on their asses and hope things
Yeah.
settle themselves.
It's not as if I didn't tell them that
Idiots.
already.
Can I help you?
What's this place?
Huh? Can I help you?
I mean, I don't have to sleep, right? There's no survival mechanic in this game. Okay, let's go ahead and quick save. I don't remember what button is wait. What? What was that? Oh. This again. Alright, it's possible we messed up. I think
easy on the scum.
the foreign quarter is where the tavern is. I love how everyone in Enderal is just kind of like depressed. You know, it's not fully their fault. There's definitely
Can I help you?
they're at the end of their civilization, and even though everyone doesn't know it logically, I think they can feel it. The people of Enderal, the people here in the City of Ark can feel the impending doom one step behind them.
Huh? What do you want?
Mm-hmm. Hmm? She-Ra.
Wait a moment.
Hello.
You're an outlander, aren't you?
Maid,
May your path
roast
always
pork,
be evil.
and Malphas's blessings. And our room's looking for you. It's Snow Ark Noble Quarter, but it's warm and clean. Want it? Good. We'll open up the room for you. And please, no shady business. We walk the righteous path in here and don't want any trouble. Come back anytime.
Wait a moment. You're an outlander, aren't you? Only if you know what to look for. I'm one myself, so I do.
The new herbal essence.
Balhazer, pleased to make your acquaintance. Tell me, if you're new in this city, are you perchance also looking for work? Excuse me, what was I saying? I'm looking for a hand. Well, neither do you. But to answer your question, I'm Arizaline, but third generation Arizaline, so it doesn't show that much anymore. Apart from my name and my skin, there's little left of my roots, I'm afraid. Anyway, so what did you say? Interested in some well-paid, honest work? It's simple. I want you to find something for me. You know, I'm a healer, just like my father was, and my grandfather before that. When he came to this country, he did so because he had been hired by an Arca noblewoman, a bright lady who valued science and the arts of healing.
Stew, roast pork. Anyone?
In any case, my grandfather spent a large portion of life working for this lady in an old, abandoned fort near the now deserted village of Fogville. Together with a good dozen other apothecary, he planned for my father to succeed him. But before he had the chance to, the mushroom plague occurred. Yes, that one. The spores of those mushrooms have literally sucked all the life from the forest and its surroundings. Plus, they are a threat to everyone who comes close. It does seem likely, doesn't it? Both my father and I have asked my grandfather this question too, but he has always denied it. The plague was a magical phenomenon, a freak of nature, no more, no less. Those were his words. However, I've made some troubling discoveries which have led me to doubt that. I believe the plague might have been fabricated. Well, this is exactly what I want you to find out. Unfortunately, the noblewoman whom my grandfather worked for has long been dead, and she was the last in their bloodline, so I couldn't find any answers there. But the old fortress where they worked still stands. Isn't that obvious? Because I want to understand. You know, we Arzalines believe in the debt of blood. If my grandfather committed a crime, it is my responsibility to atone for it. Plus, I believe that if there was a way to, well, to cure that plague, it is hidden within that fortress. Whatever harm the mushrooms can do, they can also reverse it.
Just where did I put it?
My father never cared much about all this, but I'm different. If there's one thing I want to achieve in my life, then it's clarity.
Mead, stew, roast pork. Anyone?
Reports, scrolls, samples of their work. Anything that could be of relevance. Just look around. Do you have a map? Here, the fortress should be in this area. Best you take Myra to Fogville. In the village harbour, there was a hut where my grandfather lived when he was off duty. Chances are you'll find a key to the fortress there. Good luck, and thank you. If you have found the material, you can find me in the Undercity, near the old waterworks. My laboratory is there.
Huh? What? You mean the living dead, the Watirs everywhere, the frenzied civilians? I'd say this country's seen better times. But at least something happens. It makes this place less boring.
Stew, roast pork. Anyone?
What? You mean the living dead, the Watirs everywhere, the frenzied civilians? I'd say this country's seen better times. But at least something happens. It makes this place less boring.
Hello.
Just leave me alone.
Mead, stew, roast pork. Anyone?
Keep your chin up.
Can I help you?
Walk blessed, my sir.
Shira.
Okay. Yeah, we're just waiting for that ceremony. I want to make sure that it actually happens. And I was kind of hoping we could take Jaspar with us as a companion, but I guess he's not available to be a companion yet. That's too bad. Let's head out there, though. How do I do world map? Okay, so we would take a Mirrid over here, and then we'd go to the house. Interesting. Okay. That's kind of cool. Like, now we can kind kind of travel around on those flying sheep things. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Let's get out of here.
Back on the road from the age of man's abode.
Jaspar, do you want to come with me, friend?
Blazes, huh?
No.
Keep your chin up.
Sure will, buddy.
Huh? Can I help you?
Okay, so we're definitely not gonna go to the dreary field until I get a companion of some sort. So for now, what's the best way to get to...
They just sit on their ass.
Do we need to go to like the temple quarter? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I love it. How do I look? Oh, I am going to the temple, okay. I feel like the people in this game do notice when you're... Like, they do take note of the kind of clothing you're wearing. I feel like that is a thing. I feel like that's a thing. Wait, why am I going to the barrack quarter? This is not... Alright, well... Not really sure what's happening. Guess we'll just keep following the quest markers and hope we make it somewhere good. They've mentioned the Undercity quite a few times here in this game, and we haven't gone to the Undercity yet, but we will eventually. There's definitely a couple, like, the Undercity is really interesting. Clearly it's like the poor part of town, but it is interesting. So am I just like crossing through buildings? This is crazy. Okay, yeah, no, that is what I did. I just crossed through a bunch of buildings. Okay. Who are you?
This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here. Thou art.
What a beautiful day here in Enderal. Now the main quest is quite pressing. I'm wondering how much more... Like, I feel a little pressured into doing the main quest, especially with the arcane fever.
The sky can rain fire.
I'm wondering if there's a point where I truly can just, like, get a companion and do nothing but side quests, you know? Just ignore the main quest for a little bit. I don't know. I don't know.
My Sir de Luna.
I wonder what kind of ceremony we're walking into, everybody.
Well...
Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching Johnny Guitar.
Who are you? An outlet. Keep walking.
Finally, come with me. Forget about it. There. Climb the stairs. Go to the statue and speak with the Grand Master. No idle talking, no stupid gazing, right? Very well. The entire 3rd and 4th Sigils are gathered in there, so show some respect. And now, walk blessed, brother.
It is time. Come forward, Prophet. I know what you are feeling. Mistrust. For it is the first time in the history of the Order that a stranger will receive the holy consecration. You consider it a treason against our charter, and therefore against us all. And indeed, it is true that traditions have strengthened the Order. We have ruled this land for millennia, and for millennia we have prevailed. And I know that what happened 2 years ago has unsettled you. Yes, we are in a crisis. Yes, our foundation seems to be shattered. And now you believe that I profane even what little is left by consecrating a pathless one. But you are wrong. It was always people who have given strength to the Order. People like you and me. Yes, we did serve the Lightborn, but because they embodied an idea. The idea of peace through stability. And even now, after their demise, we will pursue this idea. We are facing a threat that endangers the world as we know it. And to fight it, we need one thing above all others, the readiness to make sacrifices for the greater good. This man, like Novice Sakarish, has shown this readiness. He is talented and has a gift, and thus carries responsibility. But instead of running from this responsibility, he faced it and found us. Consecrated ones, repeat my words. This is the day when my old me dies away. For today, I receive the Sigil.
This is the day when my old me dies away. For today, I receive the Sigil.
From now on, I live to protect, by sword and mind, the path, my land, and those who are without strength.
From now on, I live to protect, by sword and mind, the path, my land, and those who are without strength.
Until death absolves me from my duty.
Until death absolves me from my duty.
Thus, you are elevated to keepers of the first sigil. Rise. Now let us all recite the holy words. Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor, in life as in death. May your light guide me. Leave now, brothers and sisters, and rest. We will need our strength. Go and get your armor at the Temple's Forge. After that, meet me in the Emporium. There's news. Ranks. After a novice has passed the trial, he is raised into the first sigil. And over the course of years, if he proves to be worthy, into higher ranks, up to the fourth sigil, which is held by the Truchessa and the Grandmaster, me. Of the first sigil, yes. Our masters will teach you, our smiths will equip you. That is all that I wanted. Walk blessed.
This just doesn't make any sense. Why can't it ever be easy?
Work. And that's it. It feels strange. Yes, kind of. You know, for the past 7 years, I have lived for this moment. And now I'm here. It's peculiar. Anyhow, let's talk when there's something new to talk about. Walk blessed, brother.
Walk blessed.
So, you actually made it, Prodigy. Congratulations. Even though I'm not sure everyone is as glad about that as the Grand Master. Should I? I don't know if you deserve to be here. Sakaresh does. She has proven it for close to 10 years now. But you... Maybe there is something to the Grand Master's talk about you being one of these emissaries, and maybe you can indeed help us in some way. But you're still an outsider. No matter which crest you wear on your armor, that won't change. Well, I suppose you could say that, yes. Natara, Tealor, and I passed our novitiate together. You make it sound as if the Order is some kind of mercenary guild. You don't join the Order, you're chosen for it. Both Heranthiel and I come from a bloodline older than the stones of this temple. It was our path to become keepers, and we followed it. It wasn't much of a choice. That's a different story, and not one for today. You make it sound as if the Order is some kind of...
Ah, there you are. Did you find it?
Yes, here. But be careful.
So,
Magister Ragon will have us flayed alive if you lose it.
Congratulations.
I will.
Even
Don't
though
worry.
I'm not sure everyone is as...
Ah, right. The highly debated new keeper. You suddenly have caused some uproar. I'll give you that. So, robes, mail, or plate? Fine, here you go. And no matter what you think of all this, wearing this armor is an honor. Get that into your head. Most of us had to wait decades for it. Sure, you'll have to pay normally though. As much as the Grandmaster favors you, metal and work don't come for free.
Let's see if there's any... Let's go ahead and buy some of these light armor books. And see if maybe... Oh, I don't have enough pennies? Oh, shit. Okay. Great. How do I exit?
Walk blessed.
Okay, well, I think I just spent all of my money. That's fine. We can sell stuff and get more. Like, look at all these scrolls I can sell. I just need to find the right merchant. So my light armor is up to 25. Awesome. This one is actually 24. One-handed. Oh, we definitely need to get one-handed up. Because I've been using one-handed up more. Marksman we need to get up. Yeah. I feel like we're still super weak. We're not strong at the moment. Let's slap on some armor. Cool, we look like a total effing nerd. Oh my god. Freaking dork. Okay. I think that's why I get the hood. So we can like kind of switch it up a little bit. Alright, now we look like it's less dorky. Can I get gloves? Okay. I forget what we're supposed to do. And meet that guy, maybe?
That's beyond me.
Transcribe verse 80, 100.
Keep walking.
Okay, maybe we need to put on our entire outfit so we don't look like a jerk. It's so weird, I've become a keeper, and yet I was given guard armor. That seems weird, right? Shouldn't I have, like, keeper armor or something cooler? This just seems...
The fabled prodigy. I hope you can live up to what they say about you. I really do.
Like a joke. Alright, let's talk to this guy and see what else is going on.
Of course they have. You know how these bureaucrats are, but they will do it.
Very good. Thanks for your efforts, my friend.
Don't mention it. I just hope you know what you're doing. You know, many see the course the Order has taken since you came back as disquieting. Narazul's mages in the temple, an outlander as a keeper. It's a lot to take in.
I know, Jorik, but someone has to deal with the threat. And if we don't, no one will.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Prophet, did you find your way around? Good. It is important that you get adjusted to this place. It will be the base of all operations to come. Right now, we are still in the dark as to the true nature of this cycle. All we have are fragments, but we will change that. There are 2 trails we have found. I want you to go after both of them. The first one has to do with the stone fragments from Old Rashengrad. Pegast has not yet told you, but all of them together form a so-called Sigil stone, which we urgently need. The Arcanists have already put it together, but we still lack a part of the ritual to activate it. And for that, we need the memory of a dead person. The second trail revolves around a discovery we made in the Heartland. It could be a significant, if not the only prospect we have in this fight. Where do you want to start? I'll make it short. We assume that in the last cycle, the Pyrians worked on a machine which they hoped would save them from the cleansing. An old artifact which they tried to put back together. Well, we do know that the cycle is not an ordinary threat. It functions in a way we have not even come close to comprehending, almost like a cosmic force. This makes it naive to believe one could face this threat like a foe made of flesh and blood. Maybe, however, this machine can. As I said, the Pyreans didn't invent this machine. They merely reconstructed it from old plans they found somewhere. And if they thought this idea was worth pursuing, we should at least look into it. Pegast found an old ruin named Old Dothelgrad, which seemed to be some kind of laboratory of the Dilgar, one of the ruling castes in the Pyrean era. She assumes that we might find hints about this machine there, or maybe even a prototype. I want you to help her in any way possible. Maybe your gift can reveal things normal eyes can't see. They were the two different castes who ruled the Pyrean realm. Officially, they were servants of their highest being, the deity all of Pyrea worshipped, but everyone knew that it was the castes who had the power. And while the Ishian valued tradition, the Dilgar valued progress, which, as you can imagine, led to differences between the two, to say the least. They were the Lightborn of the Pyrean era, you could say. It's in a remote section of the Heartland. Keeper Sakaresh will accompany you there and show you the way. Good luck.
There you are. The Grandmaster already briefed me on our mission. Shall we go? Why do you ask? Does it bother you? Yes, that's true. To answer your question, I don't know. I assume I am accompanying you because we both did the trial together, but as to why you are assigned to such a crucial mission is beyond me. It seems the Grandmaster really does believe in your role as a prophet, whatever that may mean. But anyway, I suggest we save these questions for later. For now, let's focus on the task at hand. Yes, the ruin isn't far from here. Just meet me at the Myrids Tower in the Northern Heartland. I will wait for you there once I finish my preparations.
Alright, let's make our way through the marketplace. No, not going through the barracks again. We're going the normal way. If we go through the marketplace, then we can sell some of our stuff. And then we can, yeah, I need pennies. I need Enderalian pennies, I believe they're called. Was it the Nobles Quarter? Okay, cut through the Nobles Quarter. Yeah. You know, once again, it seems like I only have these companions available to me during specific missions. I haven't really found a situation where companions just follow me. You know, just going wherever I want to go. I'm in charge, they follow me. I haven't really seen a situation like that thus far. bro.
A penny, my sir. Thank you. That's really generous. May his light guide you.
Marketplace. Okay. Awesome. If you keep your eyes open, there's plenty of signs that kind of direct you to where you want to go. The city of Ark can be complicated, but honestly, you get used to it. Plus, these things help. These things help.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city.
Yes?
Horrible events.
Hey! You're an adventurer, aren't you? Have you
Who
been
is
to...
willing to sell me stuff?
How do they say it?
Shut up, kid. You, sir.
Rena Shalom, my sir. Are you looking for fresh fish?
Oh snap, you're not Enderalian, are you?
Kirash, what gave me away? My skin or my accent?
Okay, so different colored skin is not a part of Enderalian. Do they not have a diverse population? Are they all just like the same race? Even in medieval Europe, you had people of African descent traveling through Europe. Medieval Europe was not so much racist as long as you were Christian and were Catholic, rather, you were fine. So there were a lot of people of color traveling through Europe. But this is not Europe, this is Enderal, so whatever.
Well, I'll have to work on my disguise then. Jokes aside, I am from Kaira, but I was only 6 years old when my commune came to this country, and I'll have seen my 60th winter next month, so I suppose that makes me as Enderalian as most people around here.
I have books, scrolls, potions, anything.
Oh, there were many reasons. Suffice it to say that Kaira isn't the glittering, exotic country of dreams and poems that bards make it out to be. I am glad to live here. You can say what you will about Enderal, but at least it's peaceful. Of course, Sherry.
Walk blessed. Sure, take a look. Walk blessed.
We always go too
Come
easy.
to Yorinto Shamgash and buy fish. Only the best and fresh from the Red Sea.
Yes?
Walk blessed, my sir.
Noble citizens of Ark, lick your lips in untamed desire as the ambrosial smells of our...
You're a foreigner, aren't you? I wish I'd have crossed the Red Sea once, or seen Kira, the Grand Bazaar. My sir.
Obvious, my sir, please. Lord will redeem you for your kindness. You're a foreigner, aren't you? You couldn't have picked a better time to come to Enderal. Recently the order was
started. Hello. Good to hear. Where to?
There you are. Here, I got us a map from the Archmagister. Do you see that? We're here, and back there is the ruin where we'll meet Pegast. So I'd say, let's go. You lead the way, I'll cover your back. It's so quiet here. Before this whole mess with the Red Madness and the bandits started, these roads were crowded with travelers, hunters, and traveling merchants. It's strange. Careful. Where are you going? That is not the way. Just don't take too long, alright? I'll wait here. Yes? Yes, it is. Master Tyrus, my foster father. He was half Kyranian, as you might have guessed already. Some words just stuck around. Careful. Look, over there. That must be the ruin. Yes? Ah, there you are. Let us keep going. There. Prepare yourself.
Then do it, for fuck's sake. By the prophet's ass, all I did was leave you here alone for a couple of hours. And then this happens.
But there were just too many. We did our best, madame, and...
You did jack shit. That's what you did. 3 of our people are dead, and now the goddamn entrance is blocked up. This is fucking unbelievable. Get out of here, now! I need to think.
That doesn't sound good.
You? Out of all the goddamn people in this goddamn land, you were the last person I expected to see here. Well, congratulations. Though I don't have the slightest idea what good getting wasted on weird droge can possibly do.
Nightshade Elixir isn't just some weird droga. It's a centuries-old recipe that was already being used by the first vassals. Maybe you should have known that before judging our traditions.
Well, now I do. And just who exactly are you?
Kalia Sakaresh, keeper of the first Sigil. I was exalted together with the one you call the Prophet.
Sakaresh? You're the girl from the village.
Maybe. Have you heard of me?
Well, there are some interesting rumors revolving around you. Let's put it that way. But who am I to complain? 2 keepers are certainly better than those idiots from the guard. Actually, you've come at just the right time. You'll be surprised, but I've found myself in almost exactly the same trouble as in Aldrashengrad. Seems I have a knack for that kind of shit. Almost. This time it was bandits. They ran in here about 2 hours ago and charged through us like we were bloody beginners. Well, that's the problem. Do you see that hallway over there? It leads down into the ruin. And now, guess what those fuckers did? They dashed right into it, and somehow succeeded in accidentally activating some kind of mechanism that locks down the whole passage. Now, anyone who gets too close to it gets roasted like a chicken. So now we can't go down, and they can't come up. Somehow, yes, but would you place the button to deactivate the trap right next to the door it's supposed to protect? We need to find another way down. But at least we've got a clue. Some kind of hidden entrance. We're still stuck getting it open, though. Come, I'll show you. Who knows? Maybe you'll see something in the past that might help us. Here we go. And before you ask, our dead buddy on the platform was already there when we got here. No idea what's keeping his body from decaying. It looks like some kind of magic to me. So I'd say just take a look around. I'm sure the bells have something to do with the riddle.
Maybe. Are you alright? You look pale. You did? Then this mage woman was right. What did you...
How was I right? Seriously? By the prophet's ass, that's, convenient. But who am I to complain? So, what's the deal with those bells? Be my guest. Just make sure that you don't accidentally collapse this place, okay?
That sounded right. That sounded right. Yes, that must be it. That sounded right. Yes, that's it. Now we...
What the fuck? What's happening?
Blazes.
stay down here than try my luck against that crazy woman.
Yeah, but I just knew from start it was a mistake to help that farmer. Did you see what she did to Reiko? He just dissolved. How is that even possible?
How the fuck do I know? Carrick will find us a way to trust me. Once he has, we...
You fucking scum! You'll pay for that!
Do ourselves a level up. Do I get a point? Didn't I just level up? Let's see. Let's see if I have a memory point available. So. You can do the light armor, since we're definitely using light armor now. You can do lock picking, which I don't necessarily want to do lock picking, but it does open up some really cool bow and arrow stuff. Is there any like one-armed stuff I should be looking at? One-handed damage, there we go. Yeah, I guess I've only been doing the thief skill tree. Let's go ahead and just do this. Nice. Okay, let's continue exploring this place. Looks like the enemies are not too difficult. I do like the combination of using my fire arrows and then just smacking him in the face. I feel like that's been working out for me. Oh shit, I hear something. I hear something. Shut up, you guys.
Give myself an
Just need... All you got?
Croco's people will wipe them out. Straight and swift like the wind, yes. Gold we want and plenty of it.
There we go. That trick has yet to disappoint me. So what do you say now, you piece of shit? I'll make you pay for what you... Well, that's just great. The fucker brought his bitch with him.
Put down your weapon. I don't want to hurt you.
Oh, is that so?
All of your men are dead. And even if you manage to get past us, there are dozens of guards further up. So put down your weapon, or you will regret it.
Such determination. All right, then. Die!
As you wish. Are you all right? It's nothing. Did he hurt you? Can you walk? I fell, thank Malphus, into a thicket farther down the ruin. It was some kind of machine room, at least that's what it looked like to me. And luckily enough, that's also how the traps in the entrance are being controlled. I tried to deactivate them. We'll see if it worked. Anyway, do you see the camp down there? We should take a look at it. gold, and I doubt it's the fruit of honest labor. So that's what this was all about? They fled here to protect their loot? We should bring this to the Order. Maybe we can find out who they stole it from.
No, you can't do that, please.
Stay right there. Who are you?
I'm not one of them. Please don't hurt me. Oh, by the righteous path. What did I get myself into? Alice Summerstone. I'm just a simple man, a farmer by me path. I have 2 daughters, me woman and a little farm girl just a few miles from Ark. Maybe you know one of me girls. She sells our bread at the market, Mondas de Freiras. Yes, exactly. That's her. My little Serta. Aye, of course. Do you know who Landlord Boric is?
He's one of the most influential landlords of the Farmer's Coast. Both the Guard and the Order get their food from his lands. What does he have to do with this?
Everything. He's a pathless bastard. And all of this is his fault. I swear it by me name.
Why?
Because he's a criminal, that's why. Believe me, I know how that sounds. But it's the truth. You have to believe me. The tolls he collects from his tenants are so high that we hardly have anything left to eat. And those who don't pay get beaten up by his lackeys. But that's not all of it. He also knows the Relata. Aye, who else? They believe themselves above Malphas, above the Holy Path. And they are powerful. Which is also why no one does anything about them. No, this money isn't his. I had debts. It all started 3 years ago, when we had a very bad harvest and I couldn't pay me toll for the first time. Borak gave me a loan, but he said that I'd have to pay interest next time. Well, I think you can figure out the rest. Aye. I knew from a friend that there was this man in the Undercity, this Carrick. And he said that he and his men might be willing to help me, if they would get money from it. Apparently they even had a sense of honor and path-abidingness, if you can call it that. They're from a traveling merchant. We ambushed him, and you know what we did. But I swear by me name we didn't hurt him. When we had the money, all Sunfire started breaking loose. Some kind of woman appeared, all veiled and dressed in black. And in the wink of an eye, she killed 2 of Carrick's men. We tried to fight her at first, but then we ran for it. Well, and ended up in this ruin. She didn't speak much, but yes, she had dark robes. And she was different. Unholy. Sorry, I don't know how to describe her any better. I know. I was there. Carrick was so mad about all that happened with this witch woman, you know? I think he just wanted to get his men to safety. But still, you're right. I was a fool to trust him. And I regret what I did. Me farm and me family, aye. Please, it's the right thing to do. If I don't have the money by the next turn of the moon, Borak and his lackeys will change their tune. And I know what that means.
It's a tough call. I can understand his motivation, but that doesn't change the consequence of his actions. If we let him run, we legitimize his crime, so to speak. You should justify your crime before the tribunal. Explain to them what Borak did, and they might judge you lightly.
Judge lightly? You don't really believe that, do you? They don't care about the why, and even if they do, it doesn't change a damn thing about the fact that me family is lost without this money.
Maybe, but it doesn't change that you're at least partially responsible for what happened here. But it's your call.
Really? Thank you so much. I will not forget this. Forgive me, I have to get out of here before anyone else arrives. Walk blessed, my friend.
By the prophet's ass, you really got them all. You don't stop surprising me, that's for sure. And neither do you, Keeper Sakaresh. Thanks for deactivating the traps up there. I suppose you know about the skinny man who dashed past us up there? We were thinking about stopping him, but he didn't look like one of the bandits.
Yes, he got caught up in the whole thing. He's innocent.
Uh-huh. Well, if you say so. Alright then. I'd say if this machine is somewhere in this ruin, it's here. I suggest you two take a look around. We'll cover your back in the meantime.
I suppose we found our machine. At least, what's left of it. Do you feel anything, Saira? With your gift, I mean. Agreed. Maybe we can even take some small parts of it with us right now. The Order will transport the rest to Ark by Myrad. What strange metal. It didn't rust at all, despite all the time it's been here.
It works in a way we have not even come close to comprehending, like a cosmic force.
All this energy, it's useless without the Numinos.
Yes? Found something? They look useful. Let's take them to the Chronicum. Yes? Yes, you're right. How is it possible that it moves all by itself? Let's take it with us. Yes? Found something? Oh, I did? I'm sorry. Sa'iro is Kyranian and can mean a lot of things, but the closest translation in our case would be brother in arms. My foster father called me that, so I suppose it's just an old habit. I like the way it sounds, though. If you don't mind, I'll call you that from now on.
Correct. Nothing else possesses that much raw, magical power.
Yes? Found something? Let me see. Yes, it does indeed. Seems to be some kind of energy storage, but it's empty. Yes, I think you're right. Hopefully we didn't miss anything. Let's go talk to Pegast.
Now that was quick. So, what did you find? Well, that's not much of a surprise considering how long it was down here. And as long as we can reconstruct it, that's alright. I sent some of my men back to Ark. We'll request a caravan to get all the parts back to the temple and see what we can do from there. Let's just hope it really will help us against this cleansing, whatever it is. As much as I admire Pyrean technology, I don't like the idea of putting our lives in the hands of it. Let me see. Interesting. Truly interesting.
What?
Seems that this machine was only some kind of prototype. The real one that Pyreans were working on must be somewhere else. Plus, there's also a name for it. The Pyreans called it the Beacon.
That's poetic.
Indeed. Well then, it seems like you and your visions have once again saved the day, Prophet. There's a lot for us to do now. If you've taken care of your business here, I suggest you head back to Ark and report to old Aranthiel.
What do you think, Sa'ira? Do you want to leave now, or stay a little longer? Good. There you are. Pegast's mages have already told the Grandmaster about our find, and they're waiting for us in the Emporium. Let's go.
All that I am saying is that there are more efficient ways to battle this red madness. And heathen machines atop the Sun Temple are the last thing that will calm the townsfolk.
Maybe. But if this heathen machine is what the Pyreans used to combat the cycle, I want it near. Even if it turns out to be useless, only a fool turns down a chance. Skyrim, how long will the reconstruction take?
Oh, that depends on how many Pyrean mechanics you have on hand that can help us decipher these plans. Just think for once, Aranthiel. How are we supposed to give you an estimation if we don't even know what the finished machine is supposed to look like?
We will get to work right away, Grandmaster. But in any case, we're going to need a lot of steel and Pyrean crystals.
You will get them. Now, get to work. You did excellent work. We will reconstruct this machine, no matter the price. Here, this will reward you for your effort. That still leaves the Sigil stone.
Really does fly by.
It's simple. I've told you that the Pyreans knew about the cycle, and that they too battled it before they vanished. The Sigil Stone was a magical defense they created to protect themselves from the Red Madness. Through small fragments that segregate once a certain ritual is performed on it. Wear one of these fragments and it will serve you like a shield for your spirit. The stone won't produce enough for all citizens of Ark, but enough for all of us keepers and the guard. The problem is that we lack knowledge about this ritual, and those who have it have been dead for millennia. Correct. The entire plan revolves around a discovery which is exhibited in the Chronicum. The frozen corpse of a Pyrean, which a fisherman found adrift in the Northern Sea some years ago. Yes, the ice prevented his body from decaying. But go to the Chronicum and speak to Archmagister Maragil. He will be able to explain it better than I can.
Okay. Okay, so this is interesting in its own way. So we...
Prophet?
The Pyreans were a society before we existed, and they, of course, were slaughtered by the cleansing, the same cycle that's about to destroy us.
Huh.
Is there...
You're the one they call the Prophet, aren't you?
Is there no railing on that stair?
Congratulations on passing the trial.
So...
Yes.
We found the machine that the Pyreans constructed in order to prevent the destruction of their society. Awesome. But we also need... Ooh! This is a secure chest? That's interesting. Okay, so I can, like, get rid of a ton of my... I have so many alchemy ingredients, I don't even know what to do with them. So yeah, now we need to find a dead body in order to get the memories of how the machine works or something. This is getting in depth. You know, I was actually going to put this game down. I was going to jump back into Skyrim. Don't worry though, we will be jumping back into Skyrim very soon, but maybe we should keep going with Enderal, you guys. Like, I've kind of got my head wrapped around the plot. I get what's happening. I also want to prevent a destruction, the end of a cycle. You know what I mean? I'm totally game. Let's see if... You know what? I don't think we're ever going to be able to prevent the death of this world. I think that maybe we'll just be able to survive it and move on into the next world. Yeah, so there's... we got some options here. Anyways, though, this has been long enough. This game is awesome. You guys, like and subscribe. Check out the Johnny Guitar channel. I play a lot of Skyrim. I play a lot of Fallout. Thank you for joining me here in Enderal, a Skyrim overhaul mod by SureAI. Why is my torch glitching? Weird. Anyways, thank you for watching the Johnny Guitar channel, and we will see you next time we play Enderal.